Good morning, everybody. This is Derek. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And I'm excited because I'm going to start the journey of Queen of the Murder Scene by The Warning. I'm very excited about this album. I've seen just a couple of the live performances of a couple of the songs, like Dust to Dust, and thoroughly enjoyed the music. But I really want to get into the whole story, the concept. Well, it's a concept album, so I just really want to delve into what the girls have created, what these young ladies have created musically. So behind me, well, as you can see, I have the Google Doc put up, and so let me just kind of like, I mean, you're not going to be able to see all of it because I'm going to have my box there, but so just with the introduction, it's by Timberwolf, and he says, note, free use is granted for this document or pieces thereof as long as it is used to benefit the warning, which this reaction is going to do. This analysis was created through discussion with fans of the warning, so the TWA, shout out to you guys, input from Luis Villarreal, the father of the band members, and from interviews and vlogs that the band has done. That means, for the slow ones, this is not an official story, as one does not exist. All of the band members have their own interpretations. Very interesting. Okay. So thank you, Daniela, Paulina, and Alejandra Villarreal, for everything that you do. Thank you for saving rock music, Timberwolf. And then it says, thanks to Robert Krawitz for editing duties. Now, today, let me just, oops, sorry, guys. Today, or at least at the moment, I'm limited in time. I have to go pick up a friend, take him to go get some medication, and blah, blah, blah. But anyways, I wanted to at least start with the prologue and the Dust to Dust. Now, I know that with those 3 vlogs that I was sent to do, right, to watch, I believe that they only touch on chapters 1 through 4, and they don't get into the prologue. So there's not a video to watch because I'm just going to do the prologue right now just to start the series. And then there's going to be chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now it says the warnings, Queen of the Murder Scene. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me just push this down a little bit so everybody can see it. The warnings, Queen of the Murder Scene. Queen of the Murder Scene is a concept album which tells the story of a disturbed young woman's inner journey from desire to obsession to murder and madness. The songs are told from the point of view of either the young lady's inner psychopath or her good side, which has a conscience until it does not. So very interesting. In the notes below, the links from the songs' titles are to the individual songs in the Lunario CDMX initial presentation. Now, I'm going to do the audio of the songs one by one, and so it's a full album listen, and then I'm going to do the Lunario concert footages. So, for the prologue, Dust to Dust. Dust to Dust is a prologue that invites the listener into the story. It introduces the main themes, and there's a lot of contrast here: life, death, good, evil, truth, lies, etc. The Spanish section is that of a preacher saying that you can receive salvation, but it is something that you must work for. I would have to say, well, I don't know. In the Christian belief, it would be like, it's not something that you earn, but it's something that you definitely have to put effort into it. It's not just going to be handed to you just freely. But so I think that's what they mean. Now, the lyrics have deeply religious undertones. Life is short and unpredictable. Very true. It says how quickly things can unfold. So that's a lyric. There is an afterlife, and we shall start again, and the truth found in death. We should distrust false prophets. Where are you going? Don't trust all that you hear. And judgment. I don't seek right or wrong. So there you go. Now, let's pull up the Dust to Dust lyrics as a reminder again, because even though I went over the lyrics when I did the live version, let's just go through it again, because now we know that this is the introduction to the whole story. So, hey, come on in, walk this way. Look what I have prepared to show you. Let me show you how things can quickly unfold. In the end, everything just turns back into dust to dust. Our bones will rust, and we shall start again. And I think the first time I reacted to that, I recognized that that was like an afterlife reference. Dust to dust, our bones will rust, and we shall start again. Hey, where are you going? Don't trust all that you hear. Now take it in and behold, I don't seek right or wrong, I seek the truth found in death. Goes hand in hand with remorse. Is it something that is worth losing, worth pursuing? Dust to dust, our bones will rust, and we shall start again. And that repeats. Hey, where are you going? Don't trust all that you hear. Aren't you sick of running? It's better to stay here. Hermano, la salvación es algo que se gana. Suelta tu mano del rencor y despierta una nueva luz adentro de ti, aunque tus hermanos intenten sumirte en la obscuridad. Okay, so now I don't know Spanish. I used to speak up when I was a kid, so I do have like you know, a little bit of a pronunciation, and I can read it a little bit, but I know hermano la salvación, salvation, brother, or brother of salvation, I'm not quite sure. Es algo que se gana. Suelta tu mano del rencor y despierta una nueva luz. Something about a new light. Somebody's hand. Adentro de ti, aunque tus hermanos, something about his brothers, intenten sumirte en la obscuridad. So maybe, and I know it said that this is kind of like from the preacher's point of view. I wish there was like an English translation here, but I wonder if I did this and if it would give me the... Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me see if it says anything about... Let's see. Translate to English. Lyrics translate. Google Translate. Okay, why don't we just do this again? We'll copy this, enter into Google Translate. So this is Spanish, and we want it into English. So, brother, salvation is something you earn. Let go of your hand of resentment and awaken to a new light inside of you, even if your brothers try to plunge you into darkness. Okay, obscuridad. That makes sense. Because I was thinking of obscurity, but yeah, same thing, right? Es algo que se gana. Something you earn. Suelta tu mano del rencor y despierta a una nueva luz. Yeah, awaken to a new light. Okay. Adentro de ti, so inside of you, aunque tus hermanos, even if your brothers, intenten, or like intent, or try to plunge you into darkness, sumirte en la obscuridad. So very, very nice. So I definitely wanted to just get that English translation. So, and then it just repeats everything else in the choruses. So I'm going to keep this up just in case I go back to it. I'm going to keep that there. Let go of resentment, awaken to a new light, all of that. So we're going to get right into Dust to Dust. And it was, brought to my attention, I think in the document when I read it a little bit further, how like you see the main character, but behind her, her shadow is like a monster, right? So this is like what she's, this is like the inner her, which may be a symbiotic relationship. I'm not quite sure. So anyways, yeah. So let's go ahead and get into the actual song and music. And then after I do this, I'm going to upload it, and then we'll see what happens with chapter 1. Whether I might do chapter 1 in the afternoon, and then do chapter 2 tomorrow, but we'll see. All right. This will be a cool series to start. Oh, hold on. That's a sick bass line. All right. So there you have it, everybody. That was Dust to Dust, the prologue of Queen of the Murder Scene. By the Warning, a concept album, and that was a great introduction. Loved the song, loved the music to it, and I think that was the first studio song I ever heard, because I was doing like a lot of their live stuff, which is fantastic. But really good production on this as well. And again, I love the artwork to it. Does anybody know who did the artwork? But this was a great introduction to that. So now I'm ready after this to get into chapter 1, and all the chapters I'm going to do in one sitting. So I believe there's like maybe 3 songs per chapter, or 3 or 4. Not quite sure, but I know it's divided that way. And there's 4 chapters, right? So I'm going to do it chapter by chapter, and Yeah. So thank you for clicking on this video. And of course, click on the original video so you can go to the warning and the warnings page, and you can, they have the whole playlist of their album there. So you can click like on their material, and that you can follow the warning, and you can follow all their socials and make sure that you support the artist. And then if you like this reaction, then you can click like. And if you want to follow me on this Queen of the Murder Scene journey that I'm deep diving into, then I hope you press subscribe and that you follow along. Those of you that are already subscribed, thank you so much. And thank you for hanging in there with me, even as I'm like dealing with like certain, you know, technical things that I'm still learning. You know, I mean, I just started reacting like what, 3 to 4 weeks ago. And I'm still learning some stuff, but everything should be okay with this video. I don't think, yeah, no, everything should be good. I checked everything beforehand. So anyways, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And then I hope you enjoyed this. So have a good day. Bye.